Get ready to match the stars. Alan Ludden, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Dolly Martin, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Johnny, old and friend. Now listen, you got it all goofed up. You got to plan ahead on this show. Now show.
Usually I'm out here for an hour and a half before they say, okay, take one.
Yeah.
Today didn't have my card ready. I don't want to say it. You'll just have to read it, America.
Okay. Let me just see if it's on the monitor.
Did you know,
here.
Betty?
Yes, it is. Okay, that's enough. You see what a big laugh you got with it? Are you ready?
Whatever she does is fine.
Listen, you're terrific on Tattletales.
So are you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have you seen her with her husband, Dick Martin, on Tattletales? She's good, isn't she? She's funny.
He's fine.
You know who her husband is, Dick Martin of Martin and Lewis? You know that. What do you got there?
Nutcase.
So what?
It applies to all the conversations that happened so far.
Let's say hello to Gina Long and Maxine Lambeth over here. Ladies. Gina's a current champ. She's got $6,200 to her credit. She's being challenged by Maxine. Both ladies have had their first round questions, and the score at this moment is 3-1 in favor of the champ. And they'll go to the second round. Yes, it's round 2 coming up right after this.
Let me show the folks today.
All right, here we go to round 2. Maxine, would you make a selection?
I'll try B again.
B it is.
Gonna mention a new show, Wishful Thinking?
Now, you match one celebrity in your first round. That's Alan, so you lay out, and the rest of you do this.
I what?
You lay out.
Oh.
Like this, dear.
Yes.
Just lean on me.
Lean on mother and do not participate. A TV guide listing for you. Wednesday night, CBS, Cannon. Cannon visits the Waltons and blanks their favorite pig. Cannon visits the Waltons and blanks their favorite pig. Did you hear all of that? Okay. Finito? Had a girl? Well, hello, Dolly. You get tired of that, huh?
No.
No?
My car says going.
It does?
Yeah.
Isn't that cute, darling? Maxine, a TV guide listing, Wednesday night, CBS, Cannon. Cannon visits the Waltons and blanks their favorite pig.
I think he already did it. He ate their favorite pig.
He ate their favorite pig. All right. What do you say, Brett?
Oh!
You're first.
Oh! Good gravy Marie in the present tense eats.
Eats your favorite pig. That's true for you, Maxine. Charles?
I said barbecue, which you have to do first.
Barbecued? No, not a match. Hold everything down. You can barbecue a pig and not necessarily eat him. Can't you? Get out! Get out! This show is bananas. That's why we booked you, because we heard you are bananas too.
Been talking to Dick, huh?
Cannon visits the Waltons and blanks their favorite pig, and she says 8.
Brett and I say eat.
Eat. That's 3 for you. We got a tie score at this moment. All right, Richard. What did he do to their favorite pig?
He devoured it.
He devoured it. Ate it all up. Okay.
What was it you said, Betty? Eat.
So it's 5-3 right now, Maxine. Jenna, you've got a match 2 to stay in the game, 3 to win. Luther the scientist is very immature. Whenever Luther looks through the microscope and sees 2 germs multiplying, Luther starts to blink. Everybody except Betty and Richard.
Luther the scientist is
And
very
who else?
what, dear?
Say
Emotional.
that again.
Wait a minute. There's one person. You don't play it. Just you, and you three. Luther the scientist is very immature. Whenever Luther looks through the microscope and sees two germs multiplying, Luther starts to blank.
Oh, I understand that.
When he sees two germs multiplying, Luther, the immature scientist, starts to blank. All right, everybody's ready? Gin along. Luther, the scientist, is very immature. Whenever Luther looks through the microscope and sees two germs multiplying, Luther starts to
Blush.
blush. That's a good answer. She is given the perfect answer because she is a perfect person. I do not expect as much of you.
But you see, because on a recent occasion on television, being somewhat immature,
Yes.
I cried
Yes.
a little.
Oh.
I said cry.
Cry.
That's not blush.
Well, that's immature.
Sorry about
Yes. Immature. He wasn't quite that immature. then.
No.
What do you say, Brett?
Am I going to be the villainess?
Yes. Got to match the two remaining ones to stay in the game, and you are the villainess because I
Blush
take it.
is the best answer in the whole world. I feel terrible. I said cry.
Cry! So Maxine wins the game. What'd you have there? Dribble, huh? Dribble. Hello there. Congratulations. Okay.
I'm excited.
You are excited. You won't hurt me. Jenna, you're going. You've got to leave us now.
Oh, I've had a good time.
Well, we've had a good time playing Match Game 75 with you. We've got $6,200 for you.
Thank you.
Together with our best wishes. Gin along, ladies and
Thank you
gentlemen.
all very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Here we are, Maxine. We're going to play the big money super match here in a moment or so, but right now we want to do a little business especially for you.
Oh, thank you.
Have you or
Big Happy Family.
Here we are with Maxine Lambeth, who's won her first game. She's got her first $100, and she's going to have a try at over $5,000 now with a big money super match. You made us promise when you first came on the program that if you won a lot of money, you'd do a little performance for us.
I'll do it.
All right. Well, I don't want to hold you to it if you don't want to do it. All right. Now, we polled a recent studio audience, Maxine, and we got their best response to this. Stink blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250. If you match a bottom one, you get $100. Whom do you call on for some help here?
Richard.
Well, I'm so glad you chose me first because I can't think of two others. Stink bomb.
Stink bomb. Alan, have you got one?
Stink weed.
Stink weed.
And Charles.
Charles?
What? Stink. Stink a poo. -A-P-O-O. It might be a crummy answer, but it keeps the show going. Stink a poo.
I have to, Charles, I've got to disagree with you once. It's going to take the show off the air. That's what it's going to do. Okay, so you got Charles' crummy answer, and you got stink weed, and you got stink bomb. You want one of those, or do you want to choose one of your own?
The only one I could think of was Stink Bomb. I'm sorry.
Stink bomb, that's all right. So stink bomb is what you want. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the $100 response? Stink pot. That's what they refer to a motorized sailing vessel.
They mean
All right.
smudge pot.
No, stink pot is what sailors call motorized sailing vessels.
That's what
We are
the
looking
kids
for
call
stink
them.
bomb. Here's the $250 response. Stink bomb, congratulations, you got it there. Okay.
Stink a poo. Here it
No. Charles, I'll make a side bet with you right now of $1,000 that your answer is not up
Would
there.
you take stink poo?
No.
Without the A?
All right, slide it, Earl. Stink bug.
That answer's stink a poo.
Would you have said stink bug, audience? Hey, you're saying that now that you see it.
I've never heard of that. What is that?
I don't know. I've heard of stink bug. What is that, Ira? It's a bug that makes a terrible odor. I'm sorry I asked you.
In Texas, we had weeds.
You got 250. We multiply that by 10. That means you're going to play for $2,500 right now, Maxine. You got to match one celebrity head-to-head. Which one will it be?
Richard.
Okay, Richard, get ready to write. And you face me. And here we go for $2,500. Blank pet. P-E-T. Blank pet. Well, he made up his mind very quickly.
So did I.
So did you? Blank pet. What do you put in there to match him?
Teacher's pet.
Teacher's pet. She said it right off the bat, just like that. Teacher's pet, as if there's no other choice.
Well, darling, start dancing.
Where is that, in the first row there?
Second row in here.
Oh, I see. The first seat in the second row. All right. Call it. Remember the promise she made to us? She said she'd give us a little demonstration of belly dancing if she won a lot of money. Now, $2,850. $2,850 is a lot of money.
That much.
Yes. Now, do you want us to hum a tune, or do you do this a cappella?
Just like that.
That's it. That was it. Did you see it?
This is too bad.
I think I want my money back.
Another quarter in the back room. One more room.
You blinked and you didn't see it.
Take it off, baby. Take it off.
Look at John.
Take it off.
Now, okay, we're ready to play another game. Let's welcome another player. Here comes Jerry James. Hello, Jerry.
Hi, how are you?
Do you know Maxine Lambeth, who just danced her way into our hearts?
Hope you're tired.
Where are you from?
I'm born and raised right here in California. Born in Santa Monica, and I've lived out in the San Fernando Valley all my life.
Okay, what do you do, Jerry?
I'm a fireman with the city of Los Angeles.
You brought the whole department with you?
Taxpayers.
Taxpayers.
Beautiful wife named
Yeah.
Linda.
Yeah.
Two beautiful daughters named Tina and Tracy, and a beagle named Bridget who's a vegetarian.
No kidding.
Yeah, she prefers living plants over dog food.
Get out of here.
Get out. Listen, Jerry, you put out the fires, Dawson will do the joke.
Right.
Is that a great deal? Okay.
You see me putting fires out?
You know, that's true. No, that's a little joke he
No,
made,
that's
Dolly.
about 90% true, and you can look at my backyard if you want to find out.
It's a strange coincidence. I had a beagle named Bridget once.
Oh, yeah? Sheep plants?
No. It was a male, come to think of it. What the heck did we name it Bridget for? I don't understand that. I'm pushing this button and nothing is happening. There it is. Okay, Jerry, we ask you to make a selection, A or B.
A, please.
The reason we ask you to do it is because some contestants find some harder than others. Now, the chef said,
Yes.
I'll tell you why this casserole is all covered with hair. I made it by grinding up my blank. That's what the chef said. All right. I'll tell you why the casserole is all covered with hair. I made it by grinding up my blank. That's what he said. Made it by grinding up my blank.
I can't bring myself to do that.
No, you don't have to. What'd you say, Richard?
No,
I love you,
that's
Gene.
not-
I love you, Richard. Get out. Let's stop that. Come on, Charles. This should be easy for you. Ready? Here we go. Jerry James. The chef said, I'll tell you why this casserole is all covered with hair. I made it by grinding up my blank.
Hairpiece.
My hairpiece. Very good answer. Very good, sophisticated answer from that fellow there. What do you say?
Well, I have a very good sophisticated answer.
I'll bet you do.
I couldn't spell toupee, but I said wig, and that
Wig
works.
is a hairpiece.
Yeah.
That's one for Jerry. Brett?
Oh, honey, I'm not sophisticated. Oh, stop all that kissing and pretense and all that stuff. I'm just a simple country girl, and if Betty hits me, I'm never going to forgive her. I said by grinding up my dog.
My dog. Get down. You rascal. Charles, you wouldn't grind up a dog, would you?
No, but I would a long-haired dog.
A long-haired dog? Oh, would you do that?
Yeah, I would.
Show
but-
that dog.
Toupee.
Oh, she wouldn't grind up a dog. That's two for Jerry.
But that doesn't make it.
All right, Richard, you wouldn't do anything that cruel now, would you?
Well,
Say it isn't so.
I do have a dog named Toupee.
You have a dog named Toupee. Three for Jerry. Naturally, you wouldn't grind up a dog.
If it were toupee, it would be a pair of dogs. No, toupee.
All right, we have four for you. Your first round question right after this message.
Call now.
Okay, here we go. You ready, Maxine?
Ready.
First round question for you reads as follows. The psychiatrist said, I try to make my patients feel like I'm as nutty as they are, so I wear a blank to the office. Oh, that is greeted with a deafening silence.
Okay, go ahead.
The psychiatrist said, I try to make my patients feel like I'm as nutty as they are, so I wear a blank to the office.
Boy, there are an awful lot of alternatives.
Who
Don't you
wrote
think
this?
so?
I try to make my patients feel like I'm as nutty. That's rather awkward grammar. I try to make my patients feel that I'm as nutty as they are, so I wear a blank to the office. Probably rolls off the tongue a little easier than the way they've got it written here. But
Don't look at me like that.
you think they're going to say that?
No,
No. Well, what the heck did you write it for?
because I had a blank.
Oh, all right. Put it in the slot. Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay.
I'm not
that was-
well
it's kinda
myself.
rough. Brett,
Well, there is so many alternatives,
you did a lot of
sweetheart,
good
to
choices
that.
here,
I
right?
wish I could think of one.
I wish I
Put it in a slot there, and here we go. Maxine. The psychiatrist said, I try to make my patients feel I'm as nutty as they are, so I wear a blank to the office.
Well, Nutty is a fruitcake. I'll have to say that he wears a fruitcake.
So I wear a
That's
fruitcake to the
awful.
office.
I know.
Where's the fruitcake on his head?
Like, that's the only place I would wear it.
Really?
That woman, she's a belly dancer.
She's a ballet dancer. All right. So, what do you say, Alan?
Well, I thought my answer was pretty dumb. I was really embarrassed about my answer.
Till you heard hers.
Until I heard hers.
Yeah.
So, Maxine, I'm sorry. I said dress.
So I wear a dress to the office. The audience likes that. Bunch of weirdos out there, but that's all right.
Wait till you hear what she said.
Okay, show and tell, Brett.
Strangely enough, I was not embarrassed by Maxine's answer. But knowing Alan, I was deeply humiliated by his. I said he wore this sweet little hoop skirt.
Sweet little hoop skirt. Time just flies. The 50-minute hour just goes by like nothing.
leghorn hat.
Yes.
I said
Charles?
a rather interesting answer.
I bet you did. Butch.
He wore a couch cover.
He wore a couch cover.
It's better than 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. Well, so far we've had 2 rotten answers and 1 extremely imaginative one. What do you offer, Dolly?
About to come is the dumb one. He wore a suit made of nuts. A nut suit.
That's like a fruitcake,
That's
right?
worse than yours, Maxine. Right.
Come out of your shell, doll.
Yes. Come out of your shell is right. Richard?
That really is bizarre. Just a simple dress.
Simple dress, okay.
Oh, that makes me feel better when the master does it.
Well, thank you, Alan.
So I wear a blank to the office, and she said a fruitcake. I can't believe she said that, but that's what it says here.
Does it begin to worry you when you come up with the same answers as Alan Ludden? Does that make you
Law of
nervous?
averages.
I said, now this is makes a little more sense.
Right.
A squirrel coat.
A squirrel coat.
A squirrel with a fur coat.
Fake squirrel. It's a fake squirrel coat.
Squirrel in the sense of a nutty coat. All right. So it's 4-0 at the end of the first round. We go to round 2. Jerry, please make your selection.
B, please.
B it is. Here we go. Kojak went to the zoo, but he left in a hurry when a bald eagle started to blank his head. Just 2 people, Brett and Charles. Kojak went to the zoo, but he left in a hurry when a bald eagle started to blank his head. Got it? Okay, Jerry. Kojak went to the zoo, but he left in a hurry when a bald eagle started to blank his head.
Sit on.
Sit on his head is what he said. Tried to sit on his head and hatch it. What do you say, Brett?
Oh, honey, I said try to nest in his head.
Nest in his head, yes or no? No. Charles?
I said peck.
Peck his head. No match there. Your second round question comes up. You'll have to match 4 to stay in the game, but right now this is coming up especially for you. Got to quit right here in the middle of round 2, 4-0 the score. Your question, you'll have a chance to catch up with him and maybe even go beyond him. And we'll look forward to seeing you both next time, as we will look forward to seeing all of you. Now, is there some little service I could perform in the way of a plug for anyone here? Yes.
Not here, dear.
No.
Pardon me, I didn't hear the entire question. I'm sorry.
Oh, you stopped at some little service, and that was the end of it, huh?
I'm sorry, dear.
Yes, well, not this season.
Mention what you do.
Yes. Oh, well, the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Have you started that?
Yes, we've done 3 of them already.
You have?
And Alan and I are going to go on a little vacation to Maui.
Oh, how
with
nice.
each other.
With each other?
Yes.
You going to take some books with you? And
Lots of books.
Some needlepoint?
Needlepoint, suntan.
So you have something to do?
Would you tell us what you would do if you were going with us?
To Maui?
Yeah.
I take my needlepoint. That's what I do.
Have a good time in Ireland. You're going to go to Ireland.
I'm going to Ireland sometime in the near future.
See the Irish.
To see the Irish.
Yeah.
I'll wear my suit of armor. It'll be all right. It'll be good. Listen, we just had a dandy time. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Gene Rayburn, Match Game 75. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast.